Wanted to do a little chat. Yes, I am on the floor. I landed here and I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay here because my camera seems to work perfectly right here. So it feels good to start recording again and start doing the things that I like to do. I have been fighting this PCOS and cycle and stuff for a really long time. Probably it started back again in March. So I changed my doctors for the third time and I am finally getting a little relief for the last couple of days. I've been able to walk. I've been able to actually eat because I wasn't even able to like eat. I did lose 15 pounds in the interim, so I want to keep that momentum up because apparently being fat is not a good lifestyle. And you know what, it's not even about the clothes, it's just the fact of like feeling better. And if I do decide to become a mom, which I do, even though I'm really up in my 30s, I would love to have like a really nice pregnancy because I only want to have it one time. So I would hate for my only pregnancy to be like on bed rest, so I can't even wear like the cute little dresses and prance around and like, you know, be demanding. I don't want to just be demanding from the bed. Hey babe, can you get me something? Can you give me some free punch? No, I don't want to do that. I want to still be able to have a healthy lifestyle with a kid. So I'm really hopeful and about that. Oh, let's see. I do have some things in store for Be Your Own Kind. It's almost like I have to start all over because you lose people when you're not consistent, or they're just like, oh, maybe she's not doing this anymore. And that's not the case. I am. It's just hard to do things when you don't feel well. Like, it's hard to be in front of people when you're like cramping and you're like bent over. Literally, I've been bent over, not able to sit up and not able to keep food down, and it's been rough, man. I know on my last live show I kind of did a rundown of you know, battling my health and trying to heal from some family losses, and really during that time I did have some time to kind of like dissect and figure out which direction I want Be Your Own Kind to go. I like the direction that it is going, as long as I am displaying, you know, being your own kind and being your own kind of you, not what somebody else wants you to be, but your own you, you know. And so when I have these subjects and these topics, it's nothing that I am not dealing with myself, because this self-discovery, individuality type journey is forever. You're always going to learn something new about you, new and exciting, or something about you where you're like, I probably should work on that, you know. But whether it's something you need to work on or whether it's something you're amazing at, I feel like you should embrace it all because it's you. It's you. Anything that comprises of you is amazing because it's you. And you don't have to be perfect to celebrate all of you. I feel like it gets worse when you try to ignore, you know, what's going on around you in your environment and not handling things. I think that's when things get out of order. But when you know yourself, you know your triggers, you know when you're about to get angry, you know when you're about to, you know, get sad, that's helpful to you because you can set boundaries. You know, you can put measures in place where it doesn't go so far-fetched where, you know, you have to just stop life. And that is really what I learned during this break, is putting in measures, setting boundaries, making hard decisions for myself, which number one is trying to get healthy again. This time around, I don't really want to make a big hoopla about it. I just want to be healthy. And then you look up and I lost the weight. But I will, you know, go through, you know, some things with you, and you know, and growing pains. And I mean, because that's what lifestyling is about, like telling you my experiences for said week, or in this case for said month. Because weight loss, I believe it starts as a mental thing. Like, I seriously think it starts as a mental thing, and once you really make up your mind, I feel like it gets easier. And I'm almost done with Shonda Rhimes, the Shonda Rhimes book, about saying yes, and the Year of Yes is the name of it. And I feel like she was like, I was saying yes. I was saying yes to being fat. I was saying yes to being unhealthy. And those are some things that I actually don't want to say yes to. Those are some things that I want to change. And to be honest, this is something that is controllable. I can control how much activity that I do. I can control the foods that I put in my mouth. I cannot control the self-defeating thoughts, but I can control how I will not let them make me feel defeated. I can combat them. I don't have to entertain them. We talk about metacognition all the time on this platform because it's important, because we can't really control the thoughts that run through our head, but we can control if we're going to entertain them or not. Sometimes they just need to be like, you know, when you're driving and you see the squirrel, you see the rabbit, and they just run right past you. Sometimes those thoughts just need to run in one ear and out the other, you know, and you don't entertain it at all. You don't put much thought in it at all, you know. I feel like the more we entertain those thoughts, like the more that they get to you and you actually start to believe that shit. So I just want to, you know, you to keep that in mind, because that's actually what happens. You know, it's like, well, I can't do it. If your mind is steady saying, well, I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it, then eventually you'll start like believing it, like maybe I can do it. Can I do it? So, you know, if the thought comes, I can't do it, then and you tell yourself, I can do it, you know, I'm going to learn how to do it, I'm going to research to do it, and if it doesn't work the first time, it may work the second, it may work the third. But if you don't believe it, I feel like it won't make that much of an effect or impact, you know, on you. It's the things that we entertain. It's the, you know, it's okay to feel how you feel, but if you let that feeling just sit there, you become that thing. It's okay to be upset about something, but if you continue to be upset about that and don't deal with that, you'll look up and you'll be angry about freaking everything, you know. So it's some of that stuff just needs to run in and run out. You know what I'm saying? The worst thing you can do is avoidance. I've learned that too. Like, avoidance is no bueno. It's not. It's just and reality bites sometimes, but it's better to process your reality and figure out how you're going to get through this reality, and sometimes make the hard decisions, and sometimes cut the people out your life that has been in your life forever. Like, it can sometimes come down to that, and that's life is full of change. Can't promise that it's not going to be full of pain, can't promise that it's not going to come with some tough spots, but I can guarantee you that you'll be okay. You will be okay, because when we go through things, it makes us stronger, and that is the main idea of going through things and not avoiding them and going through the process. And okay, you made a mistake. It's okay to be, you know, like a little down about that mistake for a minute, but don't let that mistake define the rest of your life and stop you from continuing your goals and your dreams. We're all going to make mistakes. I promise you, I'm going to make a mistake in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, tomorrow, whatever, because that's being human. We don't know what we're doing. We've only lived once. So I don't know why we get so hard on ourselves when we make mistakes, because it's not like we've been here before, unless you know, believe in reincarnation. But if you don't, it's not like you've been here before. You know, you get one life and you're really trying to figure your way through it. You know, all of us are, whether people want to admit it or not. We all are just trying to find our way. We're all just trying to figure it out. So, okay, we make a mistake. Okay, somebody told us the warning signs and we didn't listen. All right. But every day that you wake up, you have another chance to make it right. You have another chance to take that advice, you know. It's just never too late. Never too late to change. I am mostly inspired by those stories where people in like their 60s and their 70s, they just drop what they were doing and they just start a whole new life. You know, because it reminds me that you're never As long as you are alive, you can make a change. You can make your dreams come true. And sometimes making your dreams come true, you know, is not even reaching that goal. Funny, you know, like it is exciting, you know, when we reach the goal, but just the fact of stepping out on faith and stepping out of fear, you know, not knowing what you're doing, knowing that you could make mistakes, you know, doing it scared, that's what makes it all worth it. So I'm done with my whole floor talk for right now, but until next time, don't forget to be your own kind and be kind to each other. Bye.